everyone, it's Bruce and Jan. Natalie had a question about how we find cheap motels. Well, actually, it's by accident. Most of the time, we are camping in our van in a campground, national forest, national park, whatever. But periodically, there's a reason we will get a motel. Sometimes we want to be close to a city. To give you an example, Reno, Nevada, Bruce wanted to get night pictures, and we didn't want to be on the road in the night about an hour from our campground. So we looked around and we went down to Sparks, Nevada, which was 3 miles outside of Reno, and we got a Motel 6, which has air conditioning. And if you've ever been in Nevada in the summer, oh yeah, you really want that air conditioning. It had internet, it had TV, it had a swimming pool. Was not in a bad section of town, wasn't in a wonderful section, but it wasn't bad. And the room was $34.99 a night. So we went in, we got our room. First thing we both did was get a shower, because it had been a day before since we'd had a shower, and we were hot and sticky. And when I'm hot and sticky and my hair's dirty, I become, well, a bitch. So we got cleaned up and we went into Reno. And we walked around and looked for souvenirs, and we had supper. I think we had a steak supper for under $6. And then I stayed in the casino and watched people play, which I like to do that because I'm cheap. I don't want to lose my money. So I'd rather watch somebody else lose their money. And Bruce walked around and took night pictures. And so when he was finished, he came back and got me at the casino. We got in our van and drove the 3 miles down to our motel. And actually, we took another shower because, hey, it was available. And then we went to bed. Next morning, we took another shower so that we were clean while we hit the road. That's how we actually find our cheap places. Now, we did find also on a trip, we were going home because we were in the Great Smoky Mountains, and it was kind of a miserable cold. And we said, oh, let's just go home. We're not too far from home, 6 or 7 hours away. We'll just drive home. And when we were in Pigeon Forge, we went down the road and there was a motel advertising on the strip along with all the other motels. $20 for a night, including breakfast. Well, continental breakfast. So we said, oh heck, why drive home? We'll stay the night and have a motel room, and then I can walk around and look at all the things in Pigeon Forge, and he can take night pictures, and we will both be happy. So that's how we do it. And have we ever paid more for a hotel? Oh yes. We were out in California, and it was a weekend, and we could not find a camp spot anywhere. We do not stealth camp. And besides, in California, it is tough to stealth camp. We were at Half Moon Bay, and we had to go into a motel. And boy, was it pricey. And it wasn't any better than those ones that we paid $20 and $34 for. Just, it was a whole lot more expensive. It was like $129. And we said, no matter what, the next night we're going to find a place to park. If we have to drive and drive and drive, we were going to find a cheaper place to park. So sometimes it doesn't work out to find a cheap place. And in beach towns, it's very difficult to find a cheap place or even anything that's available for you to camp in. So hope this answers your question, Natalie. Thanks for watching, and see you later.